How the hell do you eat a breakfast sandwich with avocado in it without stuff sliding out? Mash up the avocado into the bread. One large bite. You can't. It exceeds the skid quotient. It's either avocado toast or breakfast sandwich. You can't have both. In Mexico, we have tortas, which are very similar to a Subway sandwich with a whole piece of bread sliced in half. A bit of the crumb is removed, making the sides concave hollow instead of flat, and as the inner surfaces of the bread are not flat, the filling doesn't fall out as it has room. I think an English muffin should have enough room to try to hollow it a little. There is a critical step in sandwich making that you're not doing and don't realize is why most takeout sandwiches tend to stay together. You need to wrap it for at least 5 minutes before you eat. Try it. Paper towel, parchment paper, foil, it doesn't matter, it just needs a moment to basically glue together and hold its shape. You put too much avocado in it. Source: Mexican Citizen. Was the avocado between the cheese and the muffin? Try putting it on the opposite side between the sausage and the muffin. Unsure if this has been said, but the toasting of the bread is important. If your bread is too toasted or not toasted enough, then it's harder to break through it with your teeth, and you squish out the contents of the sandwich instead of biting through it all. Mix it with the cheese if it's shredded. It'll bulk it up more and give it more structure. There's a trick to keeping burger components from falling out the back as you chomp into them. I learned it from Wired magazine, of all things. Grip at the front with both hands between thumb and forefinger. Then use your pinkies and one of the middle fingers to hold the rear of the burger. Should work on an English muffin too. Maybe try wrapping the avocado in the eggs? You could make a breakfast burrito. Use the same ingredients you currently use, but wrap them in a tortilla for full coverage. It doesn't quite answer your question, but it's another solution. Thin out the slices and/or put them in the fridge for a few minutes while you cook your meats and prep the sandwich. The cool temps of the avocado will keep it firm and such. The bread is the issue. You require a crusty rustic bread with nooks and friction. Trust the chef with the brown skin. Make an avocado paste puree and it won't go anywhere. I smash my avocado to put on BLTs and it stays on the sandwich. I have the same problem because I like big sandwiches, so I cut my sandwich when I eat and it's messy but delicious. Meshing helps. Maybe try wrapping your sandwich in wax paper to contain the filling, keep it from falling out. So like a burger, when you get it to go, comes wrap up. Advice from a professional fattass here. It's all about the pinch in the back. Don't hold a sandwich on the sides 9 and 3 on the clock, go a bit lower 8 and 4. That way you block both the sides and the back, and consume at the front. I usually smush it into almost guacamole. I think you can play around with where to put it, on top or bottom also. Sometimes I just put half an avocado on my plate and eat it with a fork along with my sandwich. I love this question though because I get so annoyed when my food doesn't stay inside its designated boundaries. You could also move to making burritos. Good way to keep everything inside. There's good advice in this thread already, but a lot of it needs to be paired together for true effectiveness. Pat your ingredients dry with a piece of kitchen towel. Get that excess oil off everything. Toast your muffin more on the inside than on the outside, so you don't get resistance from the beerwad during your bite. Structure is key. Slice your avocado thin flat to make it easy to stack, or mash it a little so it's more like guacamole and spread it. Put the bacon in the middle to hold the eggs and avocado in place. Add cheese to the top and bottom, and let it melt. That'll act like a glue for your more slippery items. Add a little sauce of some kind to the muffin and that'll help hold things in place as well. When you're eating it, hold the back close to stop everything shooting out in response to the downward pressure from your jaw. Also lead with your incisors as you bite, as they should cut straight down through the muffin. If you put too much in your mouth, your molars get involved and push everything backwards.